The simple philosophy of Quadraspire is to use materials, pressure and shapes, and combining those three things together we can get good sounding racks that will make equipment sound better. Basically, bamboo has been a prime tool, phosphor bronze and aluminium. So some of our new little products have been using the likes of bamboo centres, aluminium outers. All our columns use aluminium, and again using shape and even shapes inside. Very simple. Our bamboo is used including for our X reference rack, even again curves using chamfered edges and different material coatings. This is an X-tel coating. The next thing is pressure, which is how the rack's put together, which is not using excessive force. And that's basically it. Okay, so in terms of assembly, to get to assembly, the wood has to be machined, so that's done in a CNC area, which is then very simply sanded, ready to be prepped to be sprayed, which is then base coated, sanded and top coated. After that it's ready to be packed. Quite simple. On the metalwork front we have 5 CNC machines, and they will make different products depending on what we have. The main one will make these SV columns, which it does reasonably quickly. It takes about 15 minutes to make one of these columns. It's then essentially cleaned in acetone, which will basically prepare the metal to accept a powder coating. It's then powder coated, hung up, baked at 200 degrees, and that's it. Left to cool, and then it's packed. That can then be paired with its fellow woodwork. We also use phosphor bronze, which is again for our upgrade and part of our X reference rack and part of the Q+, which we also have this carrier. So they're the more expensive parts and a lot heavier, a lot more precious. Very much so, it can't be coated, has to be finished by hand, and this is really what gives us some of the top sound quality in our main rack. Everything is done, so design, so prototyping, design. The advantage from most companies is we don't have to make models for prototyping, we can go to live prototypes. So from my idea, we can take that instantly, can be made, which we don't have to sit making a lot of prototypes, testing them. We make live prototypes. So we're actually, if they work, that machine is ready to make that product, whether we may need one or we need 15,000, which is actually quite helpful.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for the visit.
Thank you very much.
Bye.